Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, and today we're going to go over the 2019 Keystone Passport 239ML. This is a great, small, lightweight travel trailer. As you can see, you don't have any slides in this one, so that way you have full access if you need to pull over on the side of the road to get into the refrigerator or the bathroom. The other thing I love about this layout is the fact it has double over double bunks and has a campside dinette with a Murphy bed up front for excellent versatility. Let's actually start off on the dinette right here. So as I mentioned, it is a campside dinette, which is one of my favorites. And what that essentially means is that it's on the campside of the camper, and the reason I like it is because this is the view you want. When you're having your morning breakfast or cup of coffee, you want to be able to look out at your campsite, not out at your neighbors. I also do like the redesigned table here in the Passport. It doesn't look quite as nice in my opinion because it just has, the foldable leg instead of the one that has the flanges where it's removed, but you can see how much more sturdy it is. The reason is it's attached right here in the wall, so that way you don't have the wiggle. So if you put your elbows on it, you go to use it to try to kind of stand up. Again, it has a lot more support. You're not getting all that wobble in there. If you need to drop it down into a bed, it does do that as well. Simply remove it from the wall, you fold this up, sits along these rails, take the back cushions, throw it on top, and you have that sleeping space. It is also worth noting that the seat itself is a leatherette. When you have a bunk model, if you have little kids, that's great because it means easy cleanup. If we take a look up top, we'll kind of start over here, work our way down. So you'll see the multimedia center right here. This one is Bluetooth capable. You'll notice that you have a speaker control here for the inside, outside, or both speakers at the same time. Dual USB ports right above that. Cubby hole, some storage. They have the glass frosted out so you can't see through it. Behind that is good storage though. And you have the TV right over here to the side. That is on a swing arm mount, so that way you can spin it around and have a good view from the sofa, which I'll show you in a little bit. Thermostat mounted right here on the wall. Now this one does only control your heat. The AC unit, this one does have a roof mounted AC, but the controls for that are on the AC itself. Right back here in the corner are your double over double bunks, 300-pound weight capacity. So if you have adults, you can have adults sleep in here. As far as size, I'll shoot in here real quick just to kind of show you. So I'm 6 foot. As you can see, I can basically sleep head to toe. The pillow would probably be right up against the window, but it is still manageable for a 6 foot adult to sleep in there without having to curl up. Another thing I like is you have the light on both the top and bottom, same thing with the window. And if you look right up in the corner, you will see both the top and bottom bunk have an electrical outlet as well as dual USB port. So if it's a rainy day, kids need to play on electronics, they're able to do so. Or if you have an adult that needs to charge a cell phone. Right underneath there, you will see great storage. It's an excellent spot for some of the kids' clothes, whether you want to put, a laundry basket, dirty laundry hamper down there. It's a really good spot for it. Right here in the back corner is the bathroom. I'll take a seat on the toilet just to kind of show you the space. So I have excellent shoulder space in here for the legs. My toes touch a little bit up front, but it's definitely very manageable. You'll see the sink top right outside with access underneath. There is enough room if you want a small trash can down there, you can put it there. You'll see the electrical outlet on the wall, mirrored medicine cabinet. You also have a vent up top, a LED light up there as well. And I'll take a step in the shower just to kind of show you the size here. Again, I'm 6 foot tall. With the skylight, you can probably be 6'1", maybe 6'2", without hitting the top of the skylight there. Any taller than that, you'll have to bend down. I can basically, I'm touching the ceiling right here if I'm not in the skylight. So you definitely want to stand underneath it, but it does take up the majority of the shower space. Right outside the bathroom, you have the versatile storage space here. So you have removable shelves as well as a hanging rod. So if you want to take out the shelves, hang clothes up there, you can. If you want to use it for pantry, it's great for that, or folded clothes, really, whatever fits your needs. Moving up a little bit further, we move into the kitchen. You'll see the fridge-freezer combo here. This one does have the fridge that runs off both propane and electric with automatic switchover. Kind of the stainless steel looking panels on the front. Moving up a little more is the rest of the kitchen here. You will see seamless countertops, which are great. You don't have to worry about T-mold or anything popping off on you. Plus, it allows you to undermount the sink. With that, you will see that the sink top cover, so you can utilize all that as prep space. Plus the little extension right over here, which is nice. And then the cooktop has a cover on it as well. So all of that is excellent usable prep space. When we remove the cover, you will notice the large single bowl undermount stainless steel sink. The bottom of the cover is a cutting board, so that way you don't have to bring another one with you. Also, a high-rise pull-out faucet. That's a pretty big deal, especially in a little bit lighter weight camper like this Passport. You know, a lot of times you don't get the pull-out, it'll just be a standard faucet, so I do like the upgrade there. Taking a look up top. Right over here is the monitor panel, so you know exactly where your tank levels are. You'll also have your water pump and the water heater. Do note that it runs off both LP and electric, and you can turn both of those on for faster recovery. More storage right up top here. Microwave, hood underneath, fully functional cooktop as well as an oven, as I had mentioned. So you just fold this up and back just like that to access those 3 burners. The knobs do light up if you so choose, and then the oven is underneath if you want to do some baking. Also down here, you will see additional storage. We open this up. You have 2 full extension drawers there. Nice white color to them. Open these guys up. You see the additional storage there as well. Lastly, up front is the Murphy bed. Now, a lot of people, this is a point of contention. They either love it or hate it. I personally am a fan of a Murphy bed. The nice thing about this one, and I'll show you in a little bit, is the fact that it is one solid mattress. There aren't any seams or anything like that. And if you want to leave it down and you want to put like a mattress topper or something on it, more of a fixed bed, you can absolutely do that as well. But I love the versatility and the addition of a sofa right here. That way it gives you an extra spot to sit. You can have excellent conversation. You get to kick back, relax, and you have a good view to the TV because that is on a swing arm mount. It is also worth noting, right underneath the dinette, you have an electrical outlet right here if you need to plug something in while you're there, or maybe a vacuum. And right next to that is a spot for shoe storage, which I really like. You know, it's one of those things that a lot of manufacturers wouldn't have put in, but you want to be able to come in, kick your shoes off, and have a place to store them. That's the spot. Speaking of storage, this is a Jackknife Sofa, so if you take a look underneath, you have huge storage there, great spot for extra bedding. To drop the bed down, we will simply drop the Jackknife down just like so. You will have locks on either side of the bed. I did already unlock the other side just for ease of demonstration, but you just unlock that like so, drop it right down, and there you go, folks. As I said, it is one solid mattress here. It just bends right in the center. You know, and it's more than sufficient for what you need for camping. As I said, if you plan on staying, you know, months at a time, maybe you want a mattress topper, just leave it down. But otherwise, this works great. On both sides, you have a big nightstand with electrical outlet and USB ports. Right above that, you will see a mirrored wardrobe with hanging rods on both sides. Now that we've seen the inside, let's take a look at some of the outside features on the Passport 239ML. Right up front are your 2 20-pound propane tanks with the cover. Behind that, you have rails for your battery. The diamond etch plating coming up the front here, helping to protect the front end from rocks and debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. And over on the other side, on the frame, you will actually see that this one has solar prep. So if you want solar, simply buy the portable panels, plug it in right there. It's already pre-wired, and it will trickle charge your battery. Coming around to the side, this is a fully laminated product with aluminum framing. We'll open up the pass-through storage. Do note that it is a covered hinge, so you don't have a bunch of rust coming down your door, and it's magnetic, so you put it up just like that. That way when the kids come to close it, they're not ripping or breaking plastic tabs. We take a look inside. You can see that aluminum framing right here. Nice big pass-through, even with that Murphy bed, which is pretty great. Same big size door on the other side, large door. You also see this one has a motion sensor light, so that way you can set it on that motion sensor setting, so when you open it up, it automatically turns on. There is another motion sensor light right in the main entry, so that way, you know, if you want to shut all the lights off, you can leave for the night, come back after the neighbor's campfire or whatever, walk in, that light will turn on for you so you can see where you're going. Power awning, touch a button to roll that out, same thing to have it go back in, and you have an LED light strip on there for light at night. You will notice that it covers both the entry door as well as the outside kitchen, and you can see that a little bit further when we head back there. You'll also see 2 outside speakers. As I mentioned, those are controlled by that multimedia center inside, but that unit is Bluetooth capable. 2 foldable steps right here, as well as the grab handle for a little added control when entering or exiting the RV. You'll see the beautiful aluminum alloy wheels on here. That way they don't rust. They'll stay looking great for years to come. One of the things you can't really see is this one does have a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly. So as long as the furnace is running, it is putting forced air down in that underbelly to help prevent your tanks and lines from freezing up on you in colder temps. You will notice the electrical outlet outside, and a little bit further back is the outside kitchen. Your refrigerator is right there for your condiments, beverages, storage up top. And if we unlock this, you will see the little wash basin here with the faucet. It's not plumbed, but it's easy enough. You just dump that right out when it fills up. And then also the 2-burner cooktop if you want to do some cooking out here. Now bear in mind that if you have like a grill or something that you really like, you can still use that. There's a propane quick connect down there you can plug that into and use that in lieu of the cooktop. Right in the back is the spare tire. Hopefully you never have to use this, but if you do, it is extremely easy to get at right here. And kind of tucked away behind that, because this one doesn't have a bumper, it has a little spot down there for your sewer hose. You just unscrew that, stick your sewer hose right in there. On the off-door side, black tank flush. This again is another great feature to have on here. Helps wash out the black tank when you're done camping instead of having to stick a hose down your toilet to do that. Your termination with both your black and gray tank valves are right underneath. You can see that there. Moving up a little bit further, your 30-amp power cord is located here. Underneath that, this is your key TV. When you undo this, you'll have 2 inputs, one for cable and another one for your satellite, and those feed directly inside. See the outside shower with hot and cold water access located there. And lastly, right up front are your 2 water inlets, your fresh tank fill in the front and your city water inlet directly behind that. All right, folks, and that wraps it up. Again, this is a 2019 Keystone Passport 239ML. If you're interested in this travel trailer and you'd like price and availability, simply click on the link in the description. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and let's go camping.